We break down some of the tough projects that you may encounter on the job. I'm Chris.
And I'm Yvonne.
And this is the Test Lab.
Today, we're going to talk about something that we get a ton of requests for, reclaimed wood walls. Our clients love adding reclaimed wood walls to their space because it can add a lot of character, it can add warmth, and it can actually help with transforming their space without major demolition.
Today, we're going to go through 3 products that you can actually use to achieve that look. Number 1, authentic salvaged reclaimed wood. Number 2, common board that you distress yourself. And number 3, store-bought reclaimed wood.
All of these have pros and cons, so let's get into it. So before you start installing a reclaimed wood wall in your client's home, you want to make sure you talk to them about a few different things. First, you want to talk to them about their molding. Do they want to keep their base molding? Do they want to keep their crown molding, or do they want it torn out? Because if they're taking it out, that means more material.
Also, you know when you're putting up these boards, they're not always true, and there's going to be gaps and slats. If you're okay with seeing the wall behind it, cool. Otherwise, make sure you paint it to a color that complements the wood that you're putting on it.
The other thing you want to keep in mind is what goes up, the customer may at some point want to take back down. And taking down a wood wall is not always easy. You want to make sure that they understand that there's going to be nails and possibly glue that could damage their wall.
And most importantly, make sure you have enough material. Remember, especially with authentic reclaimed wood, you can't just run out to the store and grab some more. So make sure you have enough. As a good rule of thumb, make sure you get about 10 to 15% extra. And don't steal the wood from other people. Ask politely or find a trusted source. Don't be a pirate.
So there's nothing more authentic than authentic reclaimed wood. So I totally understand why all of the customers out here are asking for this. It adds warmth to your space, it has history, it tells a story, everyone loves it.
I know, but like any OG, it comes with a history. There comes some things with it that you need to consider. Now, a lot of times customers will just say, hey, let's just use a pallet. Pallets, they come with baggage. This is where the rats and the raccoons hang out behind warehouses and they leave things behind. That's not something that you want to put into a customer's home. Now, in the event that you have access to a barn or a shed that's in the back of a home, there's some things you need to consider there as well. Number 1, the wood could be painted with lead paint. You need to make sure that you seal it thoroughly before actually installing it. Number 2 is that the wood could have an infestation in it that you need to make sure that you mitigate thoroughly before you install it as well.
So real reclaimed wood's gonna come sometimes warped. You're gonna have pieces that are all different sizes, different widths, kind of like Chris and I,
Watch
you know,
yourself.
all a little different. And for a contractor, this can get a little difficult and it can become time consuming, which costs money.
So make sure you consider that before submitting your bid. Let's go. Yeah. Scrape it. Get in there.
Okay.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Do you
that's also
feel-
a lot of work.
I know it is a lot of work.
Okay.
But this is the second way that you can actually achieve a reclaimed wood look, is distressing the wood yourself. Now, the good part about these boards is that they're pretty consistent, so you don't have to do a lot of truing up. These are just your 1x common knotty pine boards. Once you get it back to your workshop or on site, beat it up.
You can really use any tools. You've got your hammers and your scrapers and your chains, everything. The work and time and effort it takes to get these distressed the way that you want them distressed, it is taking a lot of energy, which means that it's costing you money off of your bid, right? So for us, this is a no. So the third option that we have to add that extra like reclaimed pop to your customer's home is actually a store-bought kit.
Right. These boards awesome and easy because all you have to do is pull up to your local Home Depot store like skirt, pop out, grab you a box of these. They're real hard woods. Each of them have their own character, distress marks. They come in various colors. Take them back to your customer's house, pop them in the same way with your nail gun and a level, and you're in and out, easy peasy.
To spend that time looking for reclaimed wood or taking the time out to actually distress your own wood, you're taking time, which equals money. With this product, you don't have to do that, and it's gonna save you a lot of money. So we just showed you 3 different materials to help you create a reclaimed wood wall for your client.
And at the end of the day, they pretty much all achieve the same look. But for us, what we found to be the most cost and time efficient option was the reclaimed wood kits that you find at your local Home Depot.
Thanks for letting us take you inside some of the best ways to create a reclaimed wood wall for your client.
Make sure to like and subscribe and check out our other videos for more important do's and don'ts on the job. Catch you later.